Great freaking day. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know who I am. I am Jay, aka the Modern Texan. Below me, you have Joey, Texas, a brother from another mother. To my right, you've got Matt Marr, aka Money Matt, and directly below me on that side to the northeast, GM Fanatic in the building, Ryan. How are y'all doing today? We'll start with Money Matt. Matt, what's up with you, brother, my guy?
Loud?
It is loud. We'll turn it down.
It's all fancy over here. You directions like northeast and like I can't up, but I'm like, can we take a minute to appreciate how nice that Joey's house is? That his hoodie is literally warping into it.
we can appreciate it all day. Joey, it's been a while since you've been on the show. You've panicked a lot. Your beard's gotten nicer. You've got nice glasses that are much nicer than mine. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Just I went on a 2-hour hike today, so I'm a little tired. I was up in the mountains, did a little camping, fishing, so I got back in time to be on here. I appreciate you having me.
Of course, my brother, of course. First off, let me say I'm proud of you that you went on a nice little hike there. Not all of us get out of the house a lot, so good on you for getting out of your house and enjoying nature. It's good stuff. Ryan, it has been a long time since you've been seen, my brother. And now you're back. You're back.
It's great to be back.
You're a different man. How you doing?
I'm good. You know, since I last got on, I've been married. And Friday I finished up graduate school. So time again to hang out with y'all, to go over film and just have fun again. So it's a blessing to have friends like y'all.
It's blessed. We're blessed to have you, my guy. We're blessed to have you. Let's go ahead and let's kind of jump into it. You guys know how everything goes. If you guys like the content we have, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you guys want us to cover. Below in the comments, I have all of our social media. I've got Joey's Twitter, Matt's Twitter, and Ryan's Twitter. All of that is and has been posted below. I've also got Jordan's information. For those of you who do not know who Jordan is, that is Texan's Thoughts. Catch him on Twitter. You can catch him on with the 33rd team as well, and you can also catch him on YouTube.
But hey.
Yeah, not as much content, but hey, it's still good content, which you can get. As always, let me know what you guys need me to pray for. Send that to me in email. Send that to me in Twitter. Put it in the comments. Whatever you guys want to do, I'll take care of that. As always, I'd like to have a quick side subject before we jump into the film breakdown, which today will be on Will Levis. Again, before we jump into this film and before we jump into the quick side subject, I want to let y'all know that I'm here to bring you the film. I'm not here to give you my opinion. I'm not here to make you make a choice.
Your opinion, but we're not.
Yeah. It's all I want you guys to do is formulate your own opinion on after you've watched the film for yourself. Don't go off of what other people have told you and anything else. Just so watch the film, see what you see.
You can form your own opinion.
Yes. But before we jump into it, I was going to talk something today about the illusion of control because, you know, Texans Twitter has gone off their rocker and have no idea what what's going on. It's crazy. Let me swap to Joey's new stream. There we go. Much cleaner looking.
Ooh.
Liking it. Welcome back, Joey. And he's disappeared again. Cool. But I think today I really want to talk about a very, very important subject. And this is the subject of Girl Scouts versus Boy Scouts. And why the heck do the Boy Scouts have worse treatment than the Girl Scout. The worst Girl Scout treat is better than the best Boy Scout treat. Can someone please fill me in? Who of y'all was in Boy Scouts, if any of y'all were?
I was.
Why is it that y'all have decided to continuously mock us with your stale popcorn? I need to know.
I think it's the learning of keep going when everyone's going to reject you. Learning to face rejection. It's a powerful skill you need to learn. No, I don't know. I always hated trying to sell that Boy Scout popcorn because every time my troop tried to do it, I swear it was always time for Girl Scout cookies. So everyone's like, oh, I thought you were Girl Scouts. No, we don't want you. At one point, I was just like, it's not worth trying. It's not worth doing it.
Time about 30. When Jay brought up the stale popcorn, that's got me thinking. The stale popcorn is kind of like stale tortilla chips. They slap every now and then. I like me some stale tortilla chips.
I'm going to say something that we all know is true.
What's a joke?
There is never a time in which stale tortilla chips are good. There's never been a time.
So hard. It's like cold pizza.
No, they don't. They don't slap at all. They're disgusting. So let's just throw that out there.
Pizza too.
What was that?
Are you saying that about cold pizza too?
But cold pizza is not stale. Stale tortilla chips are soft. I don't want soft
They're
tortilla
good.
chips.
Like if you eat them at the right point in their staleness, they are fantastic.
No.
No, that's just terrible. Anyway, getting back to the subject.
I'm
What-
die on that hill, but
It's a hill that is not a good hill to die on. We'll just say that. Because we know, though, for a fact that Girl Scout cookies are better than Boy Scout popcorn or whatever it is. What is the definitive best Girl Scout cookie, and why is it Samoa's?
ooh, I own a
Samoa's a fire, bro.
So we have Thin Mints, which are the hands down undisputed greatest Girl Scout
This
cookies
is
ever
fact.
made. You can eat them in the freezer. Like they're
That's the
literally
preferred method. Freezer.
ever. Preferred method is like yes, frozen Girl Scout cookies are by far the best cookie on the market.
I'm just going to say something. If you have to alter the state of the Girl Scout cookie
Have to
after you
alter it.
buy it, you do, because you just said it's best
No.
when frozen.
No.
Preferred method-
That's for all Girl Scout cookies.
No,
And the reason why
no.
you freeze them is because you buy so much to last you through the year so they don't get stale.
But then again, it might be pretty good stale, as are tortilla chips.
No, I'm just trying to make sure they don't get stale. I'll put them in the freezer so they store better. And I'm too impatient to let them thaw. Then I discovered
You just eat them frozen.
they taste better frozen.
Not all of them, though. The chocolate chip cookies are not good at all, in my opinion. I don't like the chocolate chip cookies of the Girl Scout cookies. But that's just me.
Maybe they're better frozen.
Well, with that being said, let's move on to important matters in life. And the important matter that we're going to be looking at today is Will Levis' film. Now, I know Joey is over there pulling phone somersaults, but he will get to see this as well. That I can promise you. I was getting a call there. But again, before we jump into this film, I do not want you guys thinking that I'm here to give you a narrative, that I'm here to be like everybody else and say that Will Levis sucks, that he's not good. I'm here to tell you guys what we see. That's it. That's all I'm here to do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch this film. Let's watch this first play. Now, I know Matt and Ryan have seen this, but Joey, have you gotten to see this play yet?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you
Yeah.
just fine. A little buzz, but I can hear you just fine.
For some, because I'm on my I had to switch to my phone because my laptop wasn't working. It won't let me turn my camera sideways. It's weird.
It's fine, man. You're good.
But let me see this way. Let's see. Boom, boom.
Good fake.
Now I know what you're gonna say is he missed the throw, right?
Hold on, I'm trying to see the receiver. I think the receiver lost the ball. I don't know what he was looking at.
Yeah, we don't know where he's looking at, but that it is what it is, right? Whatever. It's an incomplete pass. The things that I really want you to look at is I want you to look at what Levis is able to do here. So first and foremost, he's launching the ball as he's getting hit. He has no full power here. He can't. There's no way. But look at how fast he was able to get that ball out. And look how far he's able to throw it. He's back at the 8-yard line throwing that ball. And look where this ball lands. On the other side. 50 yards later. Yeah. That's crazy. That's insane. Like, to not have the power to be able to do that, or to have the power to be able to do that is insane. And that's kind of what you want to see.
Yes, he is.
Look at him. Look at him looking sexy. That is true. Sexy Joey over there.
Let's go, Joe.
But that's kind of what you want to see, right? And this is what the Texans are likely looking at. They're looking at that arm power, that arm talent that he has. It's insane. He literally puts this ball at 35. That's 50 yards later. That's insane.
Over 50, man.
Over 50 yards later. That's crazy. And he's doing that off his back foot with a person hitting him. I can see why he would be getting looked at just for that play alone. We'll start with Joey. Joey, what do you think? What are you seeing in this play? What stands out to you? What kind of things are you not liking about it or do like?
So he's under pressure, so that you could tell there was a blitz there. Honestly, he didn't make a bad read. The receiver's one-on-one with the cornerback. I'm not sure if that was an overthrow or he threw it too much to the left or if the receiver just lost the ball in the air, but that should have been a completion for a big gain.
I think in the NFL,
you can see yeah, because his receivers at Kentucky weren't the best, so that, I don't know. But yeah, you're right. That should be, I think it should be a completion, but like I said, I don't know I guess that's the receiver's fault, but it was a good read. He didn't panic under pressure, which I liked. Yeah.
That's what I kind of see there as well. Uh-oh. Minimize this real quick so that I have an option to do this real quick. We're going to move on to our next play. All right. So we're looking at play 2 here. All right. Now, this time I'll start with Matt. Matt, what do you see in this play?
I see Levis being able to deliver what looks to be about probably 6 to 8 yard pass, I guess, just rough guess. Like with a defensive lineman draped over his shoulder and strictly fading out. So he did it all in one arm motion.
Yeah, you see the same thing, Ryan, at all, or are you seeing something else?
I'm seeing the same thing, but the fact that he's willing to go to the dump route for me. Like, he's not trying to be a hero at all. Dink dunk, player makes yak. West Coast offense right there.
Now, this is 3rd and 15, so, I mean, a dink is not what you want him to pick it up, right? But if you're going to go for it on 4th down here, which you shouldn't because it's still on your side of the field. If you were to do that, it gave you the opportunity. You're 4th and less than a yard. What do you think Joey, what did you see? You didn't get to go through these plays with us before when we kind of did our prep stuff. But what do you think?
Another under pressure, making the right read, not panicking. He did the right thing. I'm just trying to see if there's anything in the pocket he could have done differently, but not really.
I don't think there's anything he could have done better.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe scrambling to the left a little more, but that dude came up through the center so fast. There's nothing he could do right there. But yeah, made a beautiful play right there, man. That was a good read.
So that's two good plays. Two plays. What's up, Jerry? We got Jerry and we've got Texan shots. Nova Clap is fishy for those in the Texans Thoughts Discord.
Power of Mayo,
guys. With the power.
Hey guys, let me know if my background noise is too loud or if I need to mute.
No, you're good. You're good.
There's some wild kids in the house.
You're good. You're good. Man, you gotta stay out of you gotta stay out of horny jail, my guy. Stay out of horny jail. So here's what I'll say regarding this play. The thing that stood out to me immediately, and it's the thing that Matt kind of mentioned. There's a man on him, literally, like 3/4 of his body is taken up by another man, another grown man that is easily bigger than him. And with one arm, he throws this ball
and changes his read.
He changes his read. He's at the 22. He throws this ball to the 32, 33-yard line. Throws it 11 yards, 10 to 11 yards with just his arm. And a man, he's falling back. He's getting tackled. He's making the read. That is what you want out of an NFL quarterback. We've seen it for 2 plays now. We saw it on the deep ball, and we're seeing it here with a dump off.
This is the second play that you've shown where Levis is willing to stand in the pocket and take the hit and still deliver a good decent ball.
And it's something that we haven't seen Davis Mills do. Davis Mills is willing to do the same thing. So let's give Davis Mills his credit as well. Dude has taken some hits while trying to deliver plays, but he's never been able to do that. He's never been able to make that play. It's always the wrong play that he's trying to make. And it either gets intercepted, it's an incomplete pass, and we're punting here. Now, they probably still punted, but they're punting from better field position. It's a flip field spot rather than the worst possible thing.
With the 2019 Texans running a fake punt.
Justin Reed is your option for whatever reason. All right, let's get to the next play here. And here's where we get some unfortunate bit. This is where I really want Joey to take a look. And what everybody to start taking a look. I want him to look at this play. And what do you see, Joey? Let's start with you. Actually, we'll start with Ryan. What do you see?
I see a lot of happy feet. I don't know why anyone's asking him to drop out that far. And he moves towards the edge. But what I also see is no one's open. So it's at least a smart throwaway.
Joey, we'll go to you next. What do you see?
I see someone that should have stepped up in the pocket. I see someone that stared down his receiver that anyone could tell where he was going to go with that. I don't like that backpedaling like that. It looked like Davis Mills a little bit right there.
A lot of
happy feet, man.
Matt, what do you see?
Yeah. Way too many back steps when he could have easily stepped up in the pocket and probably ran for a couple yards. But he stared down his receiver, and that was really the only receiver he had open and or one-on-one, because the guy on the top of the screen, he's getting triple teamed. Then there was a couple receivers he had around the middle of the field, or the one receiver he had in the middle of the field was also being triple teamed. So that's really the only one-on-one option he had, but it wasn't there. So kudos to him to be able to just not take the sack and throw it away.
Hey, is there music playing?
There is, yeah. I have
Okay. I was like, this elevator music.
He did.
So getting back to kind of my thoughts here, I agree with all of you, right? The happy feet should not have happened. That needs to not be the thing. He needs to walk forward, right? He needs to actually not even walk forward. He just needs to step up in the pocket.
So
and see what's going on here.
So
But
Sorry.
go ahead.
I'm so sorry. So if this was Davis Mills, this is how Davis Mills got most of his sacks last year. He walked into his sacks. He wouldn't have thrown this ball out of bounds.
Which is, again, remember, so last video I did with CJ Stroud, I said that, or on CJ Stroud, I mentioned that CJ Stroud is about roughly 30% better right now than Davis Mills. He's got better ball placement. He's got the ability to read the field better. He's just a better talent. And I think I see him being closer to a mixture of Steve McNair, Donovan McNabb, Dante Culpepper, Randall Cunningham style player. Very good quarterbacks, but not the best quarterbacks of their era. Top 10, right? That's what I see him being, but not the best.
Those are some big names.
They are some big names, but none of them were the best ever the best of their time. I would say Donovan McNabb was probably in his time a top 5 quarterback, but I wouldn't say he was. He most of the time was top 10, right? I would then say that that's the case for CJ Stroud. He's probably going to be top 5 at some point, but he probably, and that might be a year or two, but he'll probably be around top 10 most of the time. Will Levis, I think, will be top 10, kind of like Kirk Cousins, but we'll get into that a little bit more. What I'm seeing here is he has the ability to process. This is 3 straight plays that we've watched that he has the ability to make the right read, to know what he should do with pressure coming in his face. Now, in this particular play, the pressure actually
was also self-inflicted.
Yeah, he puts the pressure on himself. What he could have done if he had if he was ice cold, he would have just stepped up and run it, as Matt said. Or he would have stepped up and kind of done the Deshaun Watson thing. Or he would have gone to his right, where he actually had protection. I disagreed, though, Joey, that he's not staring down his receiver. You actually can see, based off of this, that he's looking to the right first. He's looking this way. He's doing that, and then he scans back. There's nobody open. There's nobody he can throw to. So he chooses the person that's the most open and throws the ball out of bounds. And he does it without setting his feet. That's the thing that you can if you can get him to set his feet,
there,
90% of all this stuff goes away immediately. So I can see, again, if you get him to set his feet, he's Josh Allen, but is Josh Allen really the second best quarterback in the NFL? Those are questions for another day. Joe Burrow still exists, man. All right, that's the third play, right, that we've looked at. I want to make sure before All right, so let's get to the fourth play here. All right. This time we'll start with Matt. I know we'll start with Ryan. No, we started with Ryan last time. We'll start with Matt this time. All right, Matt. We've seen this play a couple of times. What do you see here?
Kentucky does a really good job selling the fake pitch, and good to gain a couple of yards there with his feet, but there was a by far better option open right there, number 4, just right past the 50, wide open. He hits that play, and it's a significantly larger gain.
Agree. Ryan, what do you see here?
I mean, that's a good fake. You know, a good fake when it looks really awkward to you, like. But you can see he actually sold it. He hopped. Look at everyone who's not supposed to set the edge on the other side. Fell for it. So you have someone who can do a good fake toss. Leads to the rollout. Should have seen number 4. He wasn't scanning enough. He looks like he was kind of shot on the wide receiver on the sideline. He was only looking there, but he still made this into a positive play. So
yeah,
it's at least a positive.
Joey, good to you. What do you see here?
honestly think both of those receivers. The fake was amazing. The rollout. That's our offense. That's going to be our new offense. A lot of pump, a lot of play action, a lot of boots. Number 4, he honestly could have hit the guy on the sideline and number 4. That receiver breaks off enough for him to make that throw, but he didn't make it. I'm not sure why, but yeah.
I like what you're saying here, Texan Shots. It's true, right? Levis excels at selling play fakes. We were watching the film yesterday and just going through the film. One of the things that we saw was that every time Levis makes a fake, someone is biting on it, which means it's being sold, and it's being sold very well. So he's really good. But I do agree with you, Joey. There are 2 receivers, 2 of them that are open here. The guy up top here, number 10, and number 4. Now, the NFL throw is number 10. Straight up, that is an NFL top 15 QB throw.
I have something to point out also.
Go for it, Matt.
When it looks like he gets just outside the hash, he loads it back, and then it looks like he passed the ball a couple times. So I think he was wanting to throw that ball, or he was getting ready to throw the ball. But I think he might have been in his head too much, worrying about an incompletion or completely sailing the ball, that he wouldn't have got it. So,
yeah, and you could see that here. It'll show up pretty short here. It's right here. You see that he does that. He gets the pump going like he's about to throw, and then he stops.
Because it should have been out already.
Because it should have been out. But the thing is, Joey is also right? That there are 2 receivers open. Right here, 10 is open. Throw that ball. And you can see he's starting the prep to do that. But then he drops his arm. 10 is open. 10 burned 3.
Hey, Jay.
Got it bad. What's up?
Your stream it says stream unavailable, stream suspended for policy violations. I'm on YouTube watching your stream and it just stopped. Stream suspended for policy violations.
It says I'm still streaming.
One sec.
Go on YouTube.
Let's take a look real quick.
I'll have to go back to your YouTube and go back in. It could. Yeah, it's saying the same thing for me.
Oh, yeah. It says that it's the case.
What? You got copyrighted for the elevator music?
Is that what it's saying?
No, it just said stream suspended for policy violation. What violation did you do?
None that I know of.
Stream
Someone
unavailable.
record the stream?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Still shows that we're live.
We're live, but I can't even see the stream, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know who stopped it. Let me take a look. The other one is... It didn't get stopped. I don't think, at least. Let me see.
It's still
Yeah,
showing you're live.
Yeah. Let me end the broadcast, I guess, and start it back up.